far, far away, past the land of galoots, where the bigglebag trees bear their bigglebag fruits, and far lily bushes all blossom in yellow, and thin-bottle plants squirt their snowberry jello. Here, where the sunsets are purple and blue, you'll find a small town, not much bigger than you. Welcome to Snoodleburg, home of the Snoodles, a curious folk who eat pancakes with noodles, spend half their days making sketches and doodles, and doing their hair into shapes like French poodles. And right in the heart of this curious town is a curious building, the tallest around. For every fourth Tuesday at 9:15, the tower will shimmy and rattle and whine, and as the town nibbles on bigglebag fruit, a shiny young Snoodle will drop from the chute. A Snoodle's Tale by Vischer.
Well, this is peculiar, the little guy said. I came from a chute and I fell on my head. Where did I come from? What am I for?
He pondered these questions and then thought of more.
Well, checking my bag is a good place to start.
He pulled out some paints.
Maybe I'm good at art.
The next thing he found was a Snoodle kazoo.
Hey, what do you know? I can make music too.
Then back on his pack, he pulled a small string, and out from the sides popped 2 little wings.
Amazing,
he said with a gleam in his eye.
I can paint, play kazoo, and now I can fly. Oh, wait till the others see all the great things I can do with my paints, my kazoo, and my wings.
So there, from the top of a short stubby wall, the big Snoodles heard the new small Snoodle call.
Come watch me, you guys, as I head for the sky.
He straightened his wings to give it a try. Then he jumped, and he flapped like the red-sneered finches, who fly from the gales to the peak about inches. His flight, unlike theirs, lasted only 12 inches.
You call that flying? You think you're a bird? I've never seen anything quite so absurd.
The old Snoodle snorted. He sniggered. He shook.
I'll paint you a picture to show how you looked.
The young Snoodle drooped. He felt his heart sag. Painting, the old Snoodle put in his bag.
Carry this with you, the old Snoodle said, so visions of flying don't go to your head.
The weight in his pack was as heavy as lead. The rest of the day, more paintings were made and placed in his pack where, though heavy, they stayed.
You're ugly and silly and not at all smart. You can't use your wings, and you're no good at art.
I'm ugly and foolish and so very small. I don't think I should be with Snoodles at all. And so we decided to get out of town. His wings hung so low that they dragged on the ground. So painfully, struggling under his pack, the small Snoodle inched up the big mountain's back, until finally, Sunday at 2:15, he spied all the meadows of Gilda Manju, and realized he was on top of Mount Ginches, all alone with the wind and his thoughts and the finches. Till he turned and noticed he wasn't alone, for a man stood behind near a hole in the stone. "Hello," said the man, "you've made quite a climb." The voice of the man is much deeper than mine. "I'm going," the small Snoodle said in a huff. "Don't paint me a picture. I've got quite enough. But first, come inside, take a seat, drink some tea. I'm so very pleased you are visiting me." The man didn't seem angry. In fact, he seemed kind. The poor boy was confused. He asked, "Are you blind? I'm ugly and silly and not at all smart. I can't use my wings, and I'm no good at art." The old one leaned down with a pain in his heart. He asked, "Who told you these things? How do you know?" "These paintings I have in my pack tell me so." "Well then, if you please, let me look at this art that makes your pack heavy and weighs down your heart." So picture by picture, he unpacked the bag that bit the poor Snoodle and made his wings sag. "Dear boy, these look nothing like you." And into a fire the pictures he threw. "Son, it's time that you learned what you really look like." And he threw off a sheet. And what the boy saw warmed him right to his feet. For the boy in the portrait was older and strong, with wings on his back that were sturdy and long, and a look in his eye both determined and free. The poor boy was confused. Yes,
Are you saying that's me? I'd like to believe it, but sir, I'm afraid to.
I know who you are, the man said, for I made you. I built the tower, and I set it in motion. I planted a meadow, put fish in the ocean. I've seen you fall down in the mud and the goo. I've seen all that you've done, and all you will do. I gave you your paints, and your pack, and your wings. I chose them for you. They're your special things. The Snoodle kazoo is so that you can sing about colors in autumn or flowers in spring. I gave you your paints and hoped that you'd see how using them you could paint pictures for me. Most Snoodles, the old one said sadly, just use their paints to make others feel badly. But here's what you look like. Here's how I see you. Keep this in your pack and you'll find it will free you from all the paintings and all of the lies that others make up just to cut down your size. And lastly, your wings. You know what they're for. But not just to fly, son. I want you to soar. As soon as he heard it, the Snoodle looked down and saw that his feet were an inch off the ground. He thanked the nice man. He ran from the cave, feeling now older and stronger and brave. He flew through the clouds and he flew with the finches. He soared up and down on the peak of Mount Kinches, and he hurried back home to the center of town, where the Snoodles all stood with their wings on the ground. And starting precisely at 2:15, he told them the story that I just told you.